Good morning. Welcome to Grand Thumb Farms. I'm on Maizy Lou Farms, doing the 0 to Hero challenge. I last saw you in May, the end of May, all through June. I did a bunch of contracts, trying to get my money up, and now I have $634,037. Our trees are now ready. I didn't cut the grass in June because I was waiting on the other field to be ready. This field is also ready to cut. So I have 2 fields to cut at once instead of one month and one the other. I've loaded up all the goods to be sold this morning. We're about to take those off. I did some decoration around the sawmill. I did some decoration around the sawmill. Without indication markers, it looks much better. I also put it as a little shed. My truck. And a flag. Fancy lighting. I can't take it down at night. It needs to be lit. And I have a new tractor. I traded in my old Ford. I loved the Ford. I love the idea of the Ford. And it would be great if it wasn't my loading tractor. For some reason, and I don't know if it's because I had the quickie attachment and wasn't using the loading arms and pallet forks that the mod came with, but it had some real strange properties when picking up pallets. It was just not very smooth. I went ahead and traded it for this little Massey. The Massey 675. It seems to be working out good. And I believe I got it used. Yes. Got it used. It's, like I said, it's working out good. Oh, look at there. They found the equipment I was looking for. And I think that was the stone picker? Let's see. Back on that. That's the one that I accidentally hit the button when I showed you what I was doing. There it is. Oh, $30,000. Only 47% off. But it's better than nothing. I asked him to get it for me, and I don't want to set me back a bunch. I was good with it, not spending money. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. Black rims, though. Black rims that are. Okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet on that. The only other thing I've been spending money on is whenever I see like fertilizer or seeds or herbicide or anything like that, I've been buying it. I think one time I got 6 bags of lime for like $600. Whenever I go through the used market and I see those things, I tend to pick them up. I don't buy like this. It's the consumables. These are usually pretty good deals. There is a mower in here. I'm a little bit small. I want to lease the Elho because this is the one I think I'm going to buy for the short term. do that today, so I'm gonna go ahead and lease that. So the agenda is got to fill. I'm gonna put some more water in all my trees in my garden. And that's not something I'll do on camera. And I'll probably do it at the end of July. It'll be fun. I was gonna get some. Oh, I need to load another pallet. The wood in here is good, but I want to cut down a tree to kind of see how much is in one tree and how that's going to affect the sawmill, because this is giving me a lot of wood. And besides that, just going to do more contracts and see if we can get to the point where we can actually buy the farm. It's almost 800,000. Wrong button. Almost $800,000. $778,000. So I need about almost $200,000. I don't know if I can get that this month or not, but I'm sure going to try. Also, I'll kind of keep you updated on how I'm doing throughout the day. I won't show you everything that's going on, but I did want to bring y'all in before I got too far ahead. Supposed to rain from noon to 4 or something like that. I'll keep y'all updated. Sell the goods. Get the mower and mow the grass, and rake it, bale it, and wrap it. Start sticking a tree in the. I'll bring y'all back for that. I'll figure out how I'm going to do that, and do contracts. So I'm gonna get busy. I appreciate you being here, and I'll get back with you very soon. Okay, some real talk while I'm driving to the Grain Elevator Museum to drop off, I think, all of this stuff. I really thought I had my audio problems worked out. And to me, the audio has been my biggest obstacle in this new venture of recording videos. This is my first series. And I'm just, I get frustrated with myself because the quality is not nearly what I want it to be. And I don't expect, and I'm not talking about the content. I'm just talking about because I know I'm no good at that yet. Maybe I'll get better. I'm having fun, but I'm getting very frustrated at the different little obstacles, and the biggest little obstacle to me is the audio. I'm surprised I'm able to do as much as it's not very much, but as much as I do with the video, and I've figured out how to edit and that kind of thing, and it's not that I'm great at it, but I can do it. But I'm really struggling with the audio. And I do apologize, because that's frustrating, I know, to listen to for the 40 seconds or so that people listen to me at a time. But here's the cell, the big cell. And not everything's sold here. Oh, I gotta take the best juice in Maizy Lou to the farmer's market. So I'm at 616,000. And the real talk, I guess, is over. I just want to apologize for all the clipping of words and that type of thing. If this segment has word clipping, I'm going to pull the hair out of my bald head. So, let's stop. Turn the beacons on. and head down to the farmer's market. I do believe that my sounds for my trucks is better. For me, this is pretty loud, but in the recording it shouldn't be any louder than it is here. I think. That's something else I'll have to check. But my biggest problem is the simple basic things about clipping off the beginning of words and not hearing the ends of words because of my technique or my equipment or my settings or something like that. And once I figure that all out for good, then things will just get better. I'll become more confident in that kind of thing. I know I don't talk a bunch, but it's because I don't talk a bunch ever. Let's sell some juice. Bam. All right, juice is sold. I'm going to get back to the farm and get the day started. Well, I'm here to get my gear, and the rain is coming down on a sunshiny day. This one is mine. Mine. I own it. It's a monster. But it'll help with the stone picking. I won't have to lease it every time. And this is leased. And as soon as this rain stops, I'll use this to cut the grass. But I'm going to take them both back to the farm. And I guess I'll sit inside and have some coffee or something. Oops. Actually, I want to look at this mower, kind of figure out. I think when you set it down, it has to be open like this, which is kind of a drag. I wish you could fold it and set it down, but I don't think you can. Got my rain jacket on. But yeah, I don't think that yeah, you can't. That's lowering there. I'm gonna have to let it go. That lifts it. And that folds it. And you need to unfold it before you can remove it. So you can't have a tiny spot to put it in. I'll get these things back and we'll see what happens after the rain. I did look. Let me show you. I did look at the contracts, and there's 4 harvesting, and they're all using the Mercedes to cart. And I don't believe that that's the best carting tractor, but they're trying to sell them, I guess. The 3 for peas and 1 for barley, and I'll get those knocked out. All right, back to the farm. The rain has come and gone, and we did the barley harvest. I made, I think, almost $2,000 extra from the harvest. It wasn't a very large field. It was the one right at the bottom of the hill across from our grass field. I did it again. Better. Okay. I keep turning the interactive zone markers on, and around the wood chipper mill thing. It looks very busy. Looks much better without them. But I realized you could see the kind of landscaping a little bit better from this angle. Running around didn't do much for it. The shed over there for the pickup truck, and I dirtied up my area where everything's parked. So I don't think there was anything else I did besides just adding this a little bit, just to kind of make it look lived in. But we're about to start the mowing and get this done. This is where I decide if I like this mower or not. I've never used it, but it looks okay. Hold it and turn it on. No field course. What? There we go. Lower it and get to mowing and hit a tree. Nope, missed the tree. I don't know if there's clothing. Lift, fold. That's it. Maybe if I stop it, if there's another, is there another choice? Turn on mower, lift mower, lower mower. Nope, doesn't look like it swaths, which is okay. Oh, I did, I colored in around the trees so this field would be easier to work with. I guess I'll see how that went. And during the rain, we had hail, of course. So we got some hail damage. I know this field got a couple of spots, and I think our other field got some too. So I'm going to turn these back on because I'm not sure how good this field is at this end. There we go. But anyway, the sawmill has kicked out a couple more pallets of planks long, I believe. Maybe one beam, one plank long. And I think we've got some more juice, and we certainly have some more apples. And that'll happen throughout the day, so I may wait till the morning before I take those off. It depends. No juice. So no juice, that's good. I think we'll be fine to wait till the morning and take them to the sale market, wherever that might be. And I didn't lower it. I just wanted to check it for rocks. No rocks. Whoops. Incorrect. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick that up either. Dang it. I was going to say, this thing goes pretty fast. Mowing at 14, that's not a bad deal. But mowing half the farmer's lawn probably wouldn't get either. Lower. Stay on the lines. Well, I'm gonna have a little cleanup to do. I don't know what. Completely wrong line. I'm just doing a terrible job here. I think I'll stop talking and just finish mowing this. Then I'll go mow the lower half. Goofball. I can't do two things at once. Well, it looks like it's going to be a pretty good yield. I can't tell. I've only mowed it once before, but it felt like there was a lot of grass on the field. I think I'm going to let a worker on the Massey TED this. It's 68 horsepower, and this requires 55 horsepower. So it should work out. Let's get it hooked up. I can't decide if I'm going to make some hay along with the silage because I'm so close to getting to where I can afford the farm. I want to get my my sheep as quickly as possible. And I want to make sure I have some food to feed them throughout the winter. I am gonna see what this is like before I send the worker out, just because I've never used this. I don't believe I've ever used this. It's pretty similar to the Samaz. The little one unfold. It's used for sure. All the tines seem to be there. Okay, let's get a working picture here. I need to see the lines before I send him off. And I don't know if he's going to start with the inside or the outside. I'll do a little bit of one of the inner rows just to try it out. Spin it up. Grab a line and lower it down. Hopefully get a big old fat pile. That's not too bad. That looks pretty good. I think I'll take it. The worker's gonna work the headlands first, I guess. Hopefully he'll be able to do okay, or she, or see who it is. All right, well, do a good job for, oh, I gotta get out of here. That would have been bad. Do a good job for me. And I'll go and mow the lower half and try to make the decision whether or not to make some hay with this cutting. And we'll be back in a little bit.
Thank you.
I think I like this mower. I don't know why I'm taking it up to the farm. I need to go return it. There's not going to be any mowing contracts because I've got the only grass that anybody wants to cut. And it looks like he finished. He's way down at the end. He could have come down here and stopped. Oh well. Okay, I'm going to get that break from him and break the bottom field, and we'll get them baled up. That's what's happening next. I think I'm going to do the ups and downs first and then clean up the headlands last for this. I think that will do better. We will see. Get it going. Actually, I think I have a mod installed where I can compare the two grass harvests off that other field. I'll have to look as soon as I turn around. It's a handy little mod that I don't use very often. Ugh. Alright. Turn that off a second. Look. Field tracker. What field is it? 9? 14. 17. It's 17, like I said. 17 grass. Huh. Oh, I guess it counts the whole year. So harvest 1. Well, dang it. Wonder why I didn't pick up the first one. Oh well. I tried. Back to the raking. Come on, little buddy. I'm trying to get my chores finished. because I'd like to make some more money to hopefully purchase the farm today. So I'm gonna speed through the baling and wrapping and see where we can get. I don't want this episode to be too long. That's the first field done. Now for the first time of harvesting the new field. I'm trying to get through the baling and wrapping phase. I'd like to move on and try to make some more money. I'm getting much closer after doing those contracts that I had yesterday. So we're going to get through this baling and we'll see if we can make the goal. The bale that's coming out now, I believe, is bale number 59. So it looks like we're going to get 60 full bales plus one with little bits. That's number 60. And there's probably enough grass laying around to get this bale topped off. And that annoying barking off. Ugh. I had a couple runaway bales at the bottom of the field. I'm going to pick those up. And then there's a cultivating contract. And I'm going to do a wood transport and the dead wood. That should give me about 25,000 more. The cultivating is 13,000. And hopefully while I'm doing that, we'll have another couple show up. That would be fantastic. I'm gonna go grab those runaway bales, put them on my field, and hit the contracts.